And there they go.
What is up, everybody? I am Mike Somich from RacingDudes.com, and we are coming at you with our Preakness capsules for each horse who's running in the race. Today, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about Armagnac. This is one of the more interesting horses coming out of California. Last time we saw him, he was running a $100,000 allowance, but the two previous to that, we saw him in Kentucky Derby preps, both the Santa Anita Derby as well as the San Felipe. Before we get there, let's rewind to the start of his career where he debuted in a 6-furlong race and was okay, showed some speed, but wasn't really dominant. Stretches out to 2 turns, was able to get the lead, and was very impressive in that spot. So after winning that race, they decided, okay, let's take him to Triple Crown Trail. Over his head a little bit in the San Felipe, and you see him press an early pace set by Forbidden Kingdom. They go 22-3, 45-4. He fades to the back of the pack after those early fractions, comes back in the Santa Anita Derby and runs a decent but well-beaten fourth, ends up finishing 12 lengths behind Taba and Messier, who put on an absolute show that day. Notably, though, only a neck in front of him was Happy Jack, who is running again today, and is a price that some people like. Comes back out of that Santa Anita Derby, and they ended up with a $100,000 non-winners of one allowance, kind of getting through the conditions. This time in the Timnack Team Barn, Drayden Van Dyke up aboard, goes wire to wire, going a mile in the 16th, and what is really his most impressive race to date. Gets a 93 buyer for that effort. It was a nice step forward from the 83 that we saw in the Santa Anita Derby. It's a horse that seems to be maturing at the right time. Now, it's one that I don't love. I think that Armagnac is going to want to be forwardly placed and really needs to be in the lead to run his best possible races. That's what we saw when he went a mile and 16th in the maiden special weight, and when he went a mile and 16th in that $100,000 non-winners of one allowance. But you get Irad Ortiz, which makes this a little bit more interesting for me. A 12-to-1 morning line, not a terrible price. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get the lead from early voting, and that to me is really the key here. If he's able to get to the lead, he could get dangerous and get brave out there. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that. When he doesn't get to the lead, he kind of gives it up pretty easily. So I would expect Armagnac, if he's able to get to the lead, to make some noise. If he's not able to get the lead, then I would assume that Armagnac is mainly going to be a horse that's in the early pace play, kind of makes early voting's life a little bit more difficult when those closers come running, but will fade back and most likely miss the board in the Tri or the Super. Thank you very much for watching our capsule here on Armagnac. Make sure to check out Racing Dude's YouTube channel for all of the capsules for every runner in the Preakness this year. We'll see you at the track.